Hi guys! Today I'm going to be showing you guys my collection of pens. And before we begin, I'd just like to disclaim that this is not meant to be taken as bragging in any way. A lot of you guys have just been really curious what kinds of pens I use. So let's start out with the pens that I use most often, because I take them to school with me every day in my pencil case. So first I have my entire collection of mild liners. So the colors I have are violet, gray, magenta, golden yellow, blue-green, green, vermilion, dark blue, and smoky blue. Next I have a Uniball Signo Premier 207, and I filled it with Zebra Sarasa dry ink. This is an Expo marker. I have a Pentel RSVP with a medium tip, a black Pilot Juice pen with a 0.7mm tip, a Sakura Jelly Roll with a 0.6mm tip, a Muji hexagonal aluminum mechanical pencil, and this uses 0.5mm lead, a red Uniball Signo 207, and a container of Pentel Einstein lead, which is 0.5mm HB soft. In this side pocket, I have a Uni Mitsubishi double-sided brush pen. This is the bold tip, and this is the fine tip, and a Dixon Ticonderoga No. 2 pencil. This is the cup of pens that I keep by my desk. And these are the pens I tend to use the second most often. So first, I have a Dixon Ticonderoga, another Dixon Ticonderoga No. 2 pencil, and this one is a holographic one with black wood. These are 3 Pilot High-Tech C mica pens, and they have a 0.4mm tip. These colors are these are actually 0.3mm, and they're in blue, blue-black, and pink. This is a Kurotake Zig Wink of Luna brush pen in gold. This is a Deli pen with a 0.38mm tip. This is a blue Uniball Signo 207. I have a red Papermate Inkjoy pen with a 1mm tip. This is another Papermate Inkjoy pen in pink. I have a couple of Pitt Artist pens. These are the small tip, which I believe is 0.5mm, or maybe 0.3, I'm not sure. The fine tip, I think, is 0.7, and the 1.5 tip is 1.5mm. It's more of a marker tip, while the other two are like a felt tip pen. This is a Uniball Signo UM153 white pen. This is a Uniball Signo with a 0.8mm tip, and it's silver. A Kurotake Zig Clean Color Real Brush pen. A Muji 0.5mm black gel pen. This is one of the Pentel Click Erasers. A Pilot 2020 with 0.5mm lead. I believe these are now called the Pilot Eno pens. A black Sharpie with a fine point. And this is a Tachikawa nib holder. This larger Tupperware box has the pens that I don't use quite as often as these other two containers. So a Pilot B2P with a 0.7mm tip. This is a Tombow Dual ABT brush pen. It has a brush pen tip and a bullet point marker tip. A ultra fine point blue Sharpie. There are quite a few Unipropus highlighters. I'm not going to try to find them all, but these are highlighters with a window tip, which looks like this, and a marker tip. This is a Zebra Sarasa dry pen. This is a Papermate Ink Joy gel pen with a 0.7mm tip. I also have quite a few of these. A blue fine point Sharpie, a Sharpie pen with a fine tip, a Staedtler Tri Plus fine liner, a Pitt Artist pen with the medium tip. I have a couple of Bic Market permanent markers with the fine point. Here is another Papermate Ink Joy pen. This one is orange. A Bic Bright Liner, a Pilot G2 with the 0.7mm tip, and this is the one with the fashion body. A Zebra Color Flight mechanical pencil using a 0.5mm. Another Unipropus highlighter. This is a Uniball Signo 207 in black. I'm not really sure what brand this pen is, but it's a black pen with a 0.5mm tip. There are a few more Sharpies in here, some more Papermate Ink Joy gel pens. This is a Uniball Signo UM100 with a 0.5mm tip, a Uni A-Gel mechanical pencil with 0.5mm lead, the Papermate Profile ballpoint pen with a 1.4mm tip, Pilot Razor Point. This is a whiteout pen from Keshimaru-kun, Pentel Energel with the 0.7mm needle tip, another Unipropus highlighter, and some more Bic Market markers. This is a Pentel Energel X with a 0.7mm tip. This is a Papermate Flare pen with the medium tip, and the extra small Pitt Artist pen. This refill is for the Uniball Signo 207, and this is the one that I took out of the Premier pen to fill it with the other refills. I have some more Dixon Ticonderoga No. 2 pencils. This is a compass that I got from Target, some whiteout from Office Depot. This is a Zebra Jimny pencil with 0.5mm lead, another Sharpie, pencil sharpener, a couple of erasers. This is a Staedtler Mars plastic eraser, and this is a kneaded eraser. I'm not sure what brand it is. This is some Pentel high polymer lead in 2B, and this is Uni Nano Dia lead in 0.5mm HB. This pen is by, I can't really tell what that says. I think it's Guangbo, and with a 0.3mm tip. And here is a refill for the Zebra Sarasa Dry with 0.5mm tip. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I post new videos every Monday and Friday. You can also check out my Tumblr and Instagram, which will be linked in the description. And see you next time!